Hi, I'm Becky Amble. Welcome to video number 10 in our series on Start Small for Big Impact. This is going to be in the third of the 3 principles. There are 7 principles. I'm sharing 3 in this series. And last time we talked about continuous improvement, the last one over there, and in particular about identifying areas to make improvements. Now we're going to talk about making a plan. And I was really thinking about talking some more about Continental Airlines because I love that story. And there's a lot of really fascinating aspects to it. And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to talk about a company that I worked with that I know very, very well. It is a small tool manufacturer, and they were having some problems, and they were owned by a venture cap company. Move this, maybe you can see that venture cap company. And they came to me and they said, listen, we got to turn this thing around or we got to shut it down. And they decided that they wanted to give it another shot and see if they couldn't get us to turn it around. So there was a team. The new CEO of the company, I was in charge of all the sales, marketing, advertising, anything to get business in the door side, customer insights, all that. It was my bag. And then we had our payable wizard. So we got involved, and much like Continental, we didn't have a lot of money to go. Continental had basically about 2 months of cash before they were going to have to shut down. And we were able to, through the VC, make sure that our payroll was covered. And then we had to really get on the ball and turn this around. So we put together our plan. And because there were 3 of us on the team, we had one plan, and that was to turn the company around, stop the bleeding, and bring in business. And in essence, each of us, the 3 top people, had kind of our own little sub plan. So the CEO took on the operations and the finance aspects and got that all rolling and back and straightened out. Our payables guy just got the creditors in line. And then I was in charge of getting all the business back in and finding out what was going on with the customers, where we were spending money, what was working and not working. So we just took charge of that. And I'm going to just speak briefly about my part of it. So we got involved, my team, and we were digging into what was going on with the customers. We were doing that immediately. We were talking to vendors, and week 2, we started doing our customer interviews and got all that put together so that we could figure out what really needed to be addressed. And as part of that, we focused on the top customer of the company. And when we went to a vendor show that that company hosted, we met with all the top executives. I had that set up so that we were going to meet with them. And one of the key things that I put on my PowerPoint here as well is communications. Continental Airlines was huge on that. We communicated just as they did, internally and externally. And when you tell your customers you have a plan, you're going to turn it around and what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, they actually do respond and listen. Now, when Continental did that, they had lots of yelling going on because they had quite a few people that were pretty upset. Anyway, we were able to turn this around. Tune in for the next one to hear how this all wraps up. Thanks for being here, and we will see you next time for Marketing Minute number 11. This was number 10. See you soon. Thanks.